Welcome, Buck. Thanks so much for coming. Could you tell me a little bit about your background and your experience?
Yeah, sure. So my background originally was in economics, which is what introduced me to cryptocurrency. Back when I was living in China, I first heard about crypto. Uh, Seemed actually I found a real use case in terms of getting money back and forth easily when I was working freelance. And then when I moved back to the States, I was living in China for about 6 years. Moved back to the States. I went to a coding boot camp, Hack Reactor, learned some more technical JavaScript, and as I continued digging into the technical side of crypto, discovered Bitcoin, and it went really well with what I had been working on learning because it's a full implementation of Bitcoin written entirely in JavaScript. So it is much easier to read than the reference implementation. It's all in C++. You can run a node in your browser, which is very cool. And so just the different types of use cases that would allow were very exciting to me.
And tell me a little bit about Perth.
So Purse is an e-commerce platform that lets you buy anything with on Amazon with Bitcoin for up to about 30% savings. Yeah, very cool. And we run our entire backend, our wallet system, and transactions are all run with Bitcoin.
Fantastic. And so, would you tell me a little bit about what you're going to do in the presentation on the 23rd of May?
Yeah, sure. So a lot of what I've been working on and trying to focus on with Bitcoin is just trying to get more developers involved in the space, especially because like I said earlier, what's really nice about Bitcoin is just how accessible it is, and I think that once people can get over the initial hurdles of like wrapping their mind over how this stuff actually works, I think there's a lot of exciting things that can be done with it, even at the lower down protocol level. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about Bitcoin as an alternative implementation because there's a lot of questions around the space about whether that's safe or not. Satoshi Nakamoto famously wrote once that an alternative implementation would be a menace to the network, and now, well, we're running an alternative implementation. It's working okay. And then another thing I've been working on is an extensible UX platform I'm calling a blockchain management system, kind of like WordPress is a content management system and lets you build your own websites even if you don't know much about code. This will let you build your own blockchain interfaces even if you don't know much about blockchains. And so I'll do a bit of a demo about building a simple plugin that will let you interact with a Bitcoin node.
So fabulous. Well, I'm a WordPress gal. I've been doing WordPress sites for many, many
Yeah.
years. So I totally relate to that empowerment that you can have if you're not a fully fledged coder. So I love that. So I'm so thrilled, and I know that lots of people will sign up for this because so many people in the Bay Area, so many developers really need to get on board with what's coming.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting to share some of this with the crowd.
Fabulous. Thanks so much, Buck, and I look forward to it.